Hey, welcome back guys. We are doing a leveling guide overview on the 1 to 50 process. This is the episode number 2. This is talking about level 15 to level about 30 or 25. So we end up in the first video leaving off here at Tiger's Eye. We're roughly around level 15 there. You're going to end up finishing all the quests along the road over here. And you're going to end up going up there, going in this cave, and then coming through to Mahadeva. In Mahadeva, it's very, very important you make sure you get your green quest. There is typically like a weapon quest over here. They do vary a little bit between races. So you're going to want to make sure you get your weapon and your armor always. Those are the quests now that you're going to start to want to do no matter how many monsters it takes to kill or what it has you do. You're going to want to get your free weapon, your free armor. Those are most important. Everything else is kind of on the back burner. You do also want to make sure that you do every single green story campaign quest because you are going to get Gilda stars, and those are extremely important. You can make a lot of money selling them, and you can also get house designs, boat designs, and other great designs in Mirage Island. So you're going to make your way through here. You can skip several quests over here, but you also can raid up. So Shift R will bring up the raid info. Again, it's Shift R. This is a radius invite. It will invite every single player around you within like 100 or 200 meters. So it's a huge radius, and it invites them automatically, and they'll join your party or join your raid for this example. So we click the button. And we're in the capital city right now here, and we might not get anyone to join, but the game actually just froze. So my game crashed there. We're still having issues with that, but we were talking about Shift R, which brings up the raid info, and you can use a radius invite to invite everyone around you within like 100 to 200 meters. A great feature. It auto sends out an invite, and you always want to party up for your quest. You get more experience while partying. It's a slight increase. Granted, it's split between different party members, but still you get an overall EXP boost for being in a party. So as you are making your way through the questing zones over there, you end up getting to the capital city. You should get here around probably level 17, 18 roughly. You'll finish up doing the quest in here, and at that point you'll be level 18, almost guaranteed if you've done some questing through it here. And at level 18 you unlock the very first dungeon, and this is something that you don't want to enter unless you have a mentor. A mentor is going to be very easy to find. It's anyone that is over, I believe, level 30 can be a mentor. We'll open up the quest right here because I just picked up the mentor quest. And so this is, all high level players have this mentor quest to them, and they want to do it because it gives them 3 Gilda stars every single day for mentoring a small little player. So anyone over level 40 can be a mentor, and you go and take one little minty, and then you go finish the instance here, the level 18 instance, and then you get the Gilda stars for being the mentor. And for the minty, oops, so I don't have the minty one, but for the minty you actually, I believe, I get a Gilda star and also a good amount of experience. So it is extremely important to each day, these are daily quests, to do this when you are a minty and when you are a mentor. It is harder to find small low-level characters, so you should easily, very easily be able to find someone that wants to mentor you through this, and they'll rush you right through it. It'll take you 10 to 15 minutes max to clear out the entire dungeon. You're also going to get a lot of decent drops. I believe you get coin purses as at that point only because there's a high-level player, so I don't think the other drops appear. And then also the experience is going to be alright. It's going to be pretty good for your level. Again, I don't remember if they really nerfed the experience because there's a high level mentor with you. But yeah, so you're going to want to do this every single day. Just based alone on the quest experience is going to be good. The Gilda star you're going to get is going to be good. And you do get, if you do get drops, you do get some earrings, some accessories in there that are going to be great. During the basic quest, you get all the gear that you need. You get the chest pieces, you get the arms, the gloves, the boots, etc. You get all that stuff during the quest, but you will not get any accessories. And this is where you actually start getting your accessories, is in these dungeons. So you're going to do that for a couple days until you out-level, until you get past a level 30. That's the cutoff. After that, you're going to start finishing the quest down here, keep following the quest chains, and it's going to take you down to this town port. This is a great port for if you ever want to actually build a clipper or build a boat, because it has the all the workstations like right here, right on the port side, so it's a very, very short distance. So this is a great area to build any boat type of objects. Then you're going to slowly make your way up, go do these quests. You're going to start noticing that some of the quests are going to be, you know, kind of boring, repetitive, of kill X amount of monsters, not really giving that much experience. And that's going to start happening a lot more often. So you're going to want to just focus on the easy quests and all the quests that give you free gear or free weapons. Those are the ones you want to do for sure. Mainly you're going to get experience through running through here through the palace cellar in the parties. You can even join up with a low-level group of party people, but most likely you'll find a mentor that will just rush you through it. You can do that instance around, I think it's like 5 or 6 times a day. You can do it a lot. There's a very, very high cap on it. So yeah, so you're definitely going to do that. You're going to rush through here. By the time you get to around level 20 or 25, roughly, you're going to be entering Solis Headlands. Solis Headlands is extremely cool because there's a bunch of rare monsters in here that you can farm, and you can also get Sunlight Archeum shards in here. This is where you can make a lot of money at a very low level. These monsters are only farmable by players that are in the level range, which are roughly around level 32 to 35 max. So these monsters are around 22, 25, meaning you can only get the drops from them if you are within 10 levels of their range, approximately. So anyone that's over level 36 or 37 won't get any drops from these monsters, so they cannot farm them. So this is a great farming area for low-level players. You can find some guides online, or you can also check out some of my other videos on the locations and roughly the spawn timers for some of the rare monsters in this region. Moving forward, you're going to do quests, you know, until probably around level 30, and you're going to notice it gets really, really slow to start questing. By this point, you've only spent your labor on upgrading your glider to the ultimate one, and then opening up the coin purses. By doing quests and opening up the coin purses, you're going to get a good amount of items. You can sell them on the auction house if you're a patron. If not, you have to sell them in the shout, like looking for game, faction, trade. So definitely, you know, sell the items that you don't need, get extra money, and then if you are a patron, you don't really have to worry about buying Apex, but what you're going to want to start buying is labor potions. You're going to want to start buying workers' compensation potions so you can start opening up more coin purses, so you can actually start doing other things. And then if you are just focusing on leveling up, you're going to use that labor to craft some accessories or some, you know, armor, and then disenchant it and then recraft it and keep doing that, and you'll make a lot of experience that way. If you are a free-to-play player and you can't list things on the auction house, so you are going to have to shout in the faction chats, sell the items that way, or trade chat or nation chat. You have a lot of chat channels and shout in there, and you're going to want to save up all your money to buy Apex. That is the most important thing that you want to do. You want to get 2 Apex so you can get patron status. By this point, getting to level 30, you should probably have close to around 50 gold or so, give or take, depending on, you know, your drops and what you've gotten out of there. That's a decent amount. As of this recording, Apex is roughly around 90 gold a pop. You need 2 of those to get patron status. So by this time, when you get to Asteria and you do all the green quests, you're going to end up acquiring about 30 or so Gilda stars. Those right there are crucial to making money. You can disenchant them at a sunlight or at an Archeum workbench, and you can sell the dust for money. This is what I'm talking about here. So you can disenchant them and sell the dust for money if the dust is worth more, or you can save up your Gilda star and sell them at 50 bunches. And once you get 50 Gilda stars, which is going to be in the next region, you're going to be able to sell a clipper design or a thatched farmhouse. And depending on which one is worth more, you want to try and at least get around 40 or so gold for that. And that right there will be a huge chunk of money that you can make selling those Gilda stars. It is better to actually farm the rare monsters, but if you want and you can't really farm the rare monsters and they're being farmed on your server, or you can't find them, you can't, you know, get the spawns, get lucky. You know, create a couple characters. You have 2 character slots on your account, so create another character and start doing a Gilda Star rush. Just going straight through all the green quests and start farming Gilda Stars and selling the thatched farmhouses or the clipper designs, or breaking them down into Gilda Star dust. And that right there, in a few hours, about 10 to 12 hours worth of work, you can end up getting enough gold to buy your patron status, to buy 2 apexes. So those are the 2 main important things that you want to do. Is you want to get patron status ASAP. Then after that, you want to again go and buy workers' compensation potions, and so you can have more labor, so you can open up more coin purses, because coin purses are going to give you a lot of money for the amount of labor used on them. It is a great use of your labor. And at this point, there's really nothing else that you could grow or farm that would give you that much money for your labor points. So that is it for the 1 to 30 zone. Of course, you always want to keep your eyes out for any wild ginseng. This I covered in several videos. Wild ginseng, when you see a plant out in the open, it's going to give you 6 gold when you harvest it. It is a rare plant, and it is a super healing potion, so always keep your eyes open for wild ginseng. And then also clubhead fungus. This is also a very rare material that can be found in a few zones, and they sell for a lot of money right now. They sell for about 2 gold each harvest. So again, you want to keep your eyes open for the wild crops of wild ginseng and clubhead fungus.